G'day and welcome back to our One Empire campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. So, the Swedes shan't last much longer. We've got a good chance on Göteborg, and then Japanese won't last much long in China. Let's have a look at the Swedes. Is that enough? 12%, come on. What else do we need from these guys? Got all these major cities. Don't even know where more victory points can be found. How are we doing? There's the zone there. 49 out of 10. Just haven't managed to pick up much extra supply there. Got Falun, got Stockholm, got Göteborg, got, what is it? Malmö. Right, everybody get in, kill them. And insufficient oil. Hello, US of the South American Entente. Alright, and yeah, I set up a few more naval invasions. I don't think they'll work until the actual ships arrive, which will be probably too late. It's alright. It's just like a guy here and 5 guys there and whatever. Take out some of these islands. And yes, we are coming across this guy by himself first. Can't remember where I sent him. Or no, he's just wandering off. It's alright. So yeah, they did put a bunch more ships in here. It's gone down to 1 again. There was 30 something ships in there a second ago. And Sweden's capitulated. Okay. So, from the Soviets, we should be able to do everything. Let's start with all the small countries first. Not going to puppet them, we're just going to take them. Yemen and Oman and Finland and Saudi Arabia. Iran, Afghanistan, leave the Soviet Union to last. No, screw that. Take all states. Turn blue. There we go. And Iraq, Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan. We're almost halfway through. Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia. Alright, Spain is kind of an important one. We're up to 6,000. Alright, heaps more to do. Switzerland, Netherlands should be worth a bit, particularly down there, get all the rubber. Although, surprisingly, we haven't been short on rubber yet. Luxembourg, Poland, valuable territory. South Africa. Sweden, the most annoying country in this whole freaking campaign so far. Alright, Czechoslovakia, France, of course. Take all of theirs. That'll put us over. Alright, so let's give up maybe Tibet. Well, it's not worth much. Give up on South Africa for now. That's doable then. Alright, is there anything else? Tuva. And Mongolia. Nearly. Alright, what if we give up a little bit of Belgium? And a little bit of France. Alright, we end our turn there. And then, did they get to do anything? No, straight back to us. Good. So we get 2,000 if we pass, but we can just steal things a bit at a time. So if we take that one, because it's worth the most. Alright, end our turn. And then we've got all the points, because somebody else, yep, Yugoslavia has given up. Is that everything? South Africa, right. Take them. End our turn. So Portugal, I don't know, I think they grabbed a bit. Alright, yeah, he took the Transvaal. Alright, we took 330 states, Portugal took 1 state, and everything was annexed by us. And, what's that? 1 million equipment has been seized. But, apparently, yeah, it's in storage, so that's just not updated. And we'll come back and have a look tomorrow. But British Empire, nice. British Raj, kind of getting in the way there. And yeah, about to finish off mainland China. And yes, we should have tons of free things now. So let's just look at these first. Making battleships, making convoys, making submarine 3. Yeah, that's still right. Destroyer 4, light cruiser 3, heavy cruiser 1. We haven't done anything there yet. Battle cruiser 1, carrier 1. Yep. Alright, what are we going to pump into then? I think we want more battleships. Vanguard class Mark 1 and Vanguard class Mark 1. Everyone else is joining the home fleet, so these guys can join the main fleet. I think. Yep. Battleship, home fleet, battleships, main fleet. Right. 2 per year. 1 per year. Why is there a difference between them? Whatever. Still get an extra couple, so we'll pump these into the destroyers in the home fleet. Alright, so that's them done. And then military factories, we have hundreds. So I think we're just going to make infantry equipment for a while. Until we know that we're in surplus again. Alright. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. Is there anything else we actually want to make? Close air support and naval bombers. And light tanks. That's right, we spent all our light tank allowance. So, we're in Valentine Mark 3s. Let's knock out a few of them. And then the planes. What did we say? Carriers. Carrier somethings. Close air support, naval bombers. No, we got enough of the CVs. Alright, so Kaz and Nav. Kaz. Kaz, and Barracuda. And pump away. Okay. So, our problems are now with the Axis. Yeah, we'll do this. Since most of the world is Comintern, and they are now gone, let's just tell them to delete everything. Can. Good. Alright, then Garrison. Damn it. You. Yeah, it doesn't work after you click on it. That sucks. So it was somewhere down here. And damn it. And somewhere up here. I think it was 4 or 5 provinces, whatever. Just head over there. And yeah, we've still got one more. Let's go for more infantry. And we're done developing South Africa. Or it's, yeah, been bypassed. Yeah, I guess we're not going to be developing them. And we've bypassed secure Iran. We've got his oil fields now. Doing landward forts. Okay, how does this look? We need more oil. Surplus. Importing, but we need more. Need a hell of a lot more. Okay. Does that tank this? No, we've got tons. Good. And we're about... oh, actually. Being attacked. Losing our convoys over there. It's unfortunate. But these guys are heading off. So, yes, 4 more of your guys. Resistance to occupation shouldn't be much of an issue. I've already said all the things, so go away. Low manpower. Yep. And just really quickly, while we're thinking about it, all of Italy. So, garrison this, Sicily, Naples, Tuscany, and went up that way, and there was something over this side as well. Something like that. Alright. Stay happy, boys. We're going to go check out our invasion of Japan. Alright, landed. Didn't actually land in Nagasaki. These guys are going to land next to it. Their horrendous supply. And these guys, tell me you're not all trying to land directly on the port. No, good. So he gets in by land. That should make that possible. It's crap there was one guy and everyone else is sitting out there like an idiot. Alright, get rid of them. Planes in reserve, there will be a lot more soon. And yeah, we do have the infantry equipment. Alright, next up, light tanks. Looks like we grabbed a bunch of them, but we're looking good. What about motorized? Good, scored some of them. And yes, everybody gets beaten back after their 180 freaking days of preparing for that. And preparing to assault the wrong place. Alright, Gloucester Meteor. Ooh, got focus on the vampire. And yes, this useless army here is now going to have to start their preparations all over again. And they're not even in a thing anymore. Okay, join this. You will take somebody with capacity, Harold Alexander, or Cunningham. But you are not all going to do it. We're just going to grab the fastest guys, the naval invasion from here, and land here, and here, and here, and over there, and maybe over there, damn it. Anywhere but right on top of a goddamn port. Alright, it'll take 45 days. He can get started immediately. And what they're going to do is just try and take a port. Any of those three. Alright, and fortifications, air defences in Hong Kong. Thoroughly useless. Let's do it anyway. And how close to the US to becoming fascist? Still miles off. Although, we will stage a coup once we're ready to go to war with him. Although, that takes a long time. I don't know. What are our armies doing? They're all streaming across here. Finding their way probably down here. Yeah, look at that. You're all idiots. So, let's go over here. Over here. Then we'll sort them out a little better. No divisions are attached to this. Okay, how about we grab... Shouldn't there be some tanks or something somewhere? These guys. Get 5 started. Have the boats arrived is the next question. Main fleet is in combat. In here, right. Gonna go through the Suez. So fighting the Italian fleet. And insufficient oil and steel. Let's give all of our money to the Yanks. Alright, and unread convoys, no, naval battles were unread. These should be some decent sized battles. He has lost some heavy cruisers, we lost 1 plane, look at all the stuff that he lost. And so he's just got 33 destroyers left. Some light cruisers there as well. Cool, we lost 1 plane in our submarine fleet. Alright, so we have all of Africa, we have all of Europe, we have pretty much all of Asia. Which means, yeah, just piece these guys out and then we will go to war with America. Who also have the Philippines. We stole this. Oh, Australia's still in Comintern. Let's have a quick look at... Not you. Axis is still all of them. Comintern, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. That is good. Means we could go to war with Canada, do a naval invasion of them. Yeah, there's problems involved with that. Wish that we could have just taken a bit of their land. Let me prepare some naval invasions. I don't know. Gonna have to take 1 American city at least to get them down to 10% to do the nasty stuff to them with the bombs. it's Mexico's story. You know, we'll just start down here and head our way up. So, let's say we start on Colombia. Justify conquering, well, I guess, war with America, or, yeah, can't do that. Until we're ready. Might be the way to go, though, because then the Americans won't be able to get their army down there. And we lost one plane, he lost 2 or 3 more ships. Insufficient oil. Okay. So, supply issues. Well, it's yellow now. It's going to keep getting worse. So, whoever comes in here needs to get back out again. And I assume these guys won't go because we need East China Sea and South China Sea. Okay. One plane versus one sub. Alright, and when are these guys ready? 10 days. Just crank this up to speed 5 for a little bit. Might be able to handle it now that all the Russian troops are dead. And Chinese. And how many Japanese troops are there? Yeah, that's taking a dive. Okay. Well, if we can get our little armoured landing force to take a port, then everybody else will stream in. The 5 Division French Army. East China Sea, right? Let's grab from here. We have the East China Sea. The carriers are coming up. Oh, sorry, they were stuck in the Mediterranean for a while. And I guess the home fleet should change their orders. They're not really needed in the Baltic anymore. So, let's throw them to the Newfoundlands. Well, actually, just onto the eastern seaboard. Get ready for the Yanks. And we've got our V-Class. Sparrow was killed. Alright, better cruisers. So we just finished the submarines, of which we're making very few. Alright, submarine class 4, we will wait until we're up to 500 to do any variants. Insufficient oil and steel. Why do we suddenly need more steel? Alright, and you always need more oil. Okay, looks like we're heading in. It's saying there's naval battles, it's really not. And again, they all landed in one freaking province. And they're getting the butts kicked already. And they're going to die there. Alright, that was a failure. While they're doing that, how about we grab maybe just one guy. And delete this so we can set a new one from here to somewhere they... Well, there's no ports up there. Damn. How about landing in this city then? And then taking the port. And then going down this way. Alright, give that a go. We can lose all of our armour. It's the Raji armour though, so we don't mind. There it goes. And how are we losing ships? We have all our subs here. I doubt that one carrier plane did all that damage. Alright, stop telling us nonsense. It's all lies. Losing submarines to planes. And next up, influence China. They can have some democratic leanings, sure. It's totally what a fascist government would set up. In a fascist government. Alright, supplies back in the red. So we need to grab these guys and just kind of spread them out a little. And grab the, well, the yellow guys. It's the blue guys that were the big one. And yeah, that's more like it. You know, he's got a ton of ships, so we'll lose a little bit. Yeah, fleets are still a good size though. Alright. He's trying to see naval combat. Why would you back off? Seriously. Stupid planes. Speaking of planes. Thrashing them up here. Maybe we should... Well, we don't need to. We've got more planes to just put straight in. So, in Shanghai, we need... Firstly, fighters. Fighters 3. Okay. You go East China Sea. You do naval supremacy. And then we'll find another airbase. Here's one. Fujian won't work well. But we'll grab the... Not strategic bombers. Fighters, fighters, fighters. Interwar fighters, fighters, interwar fighters. Seriously, come on. Tactical bombers or naval bombers. Here we go. Barracudas. Albacores. Whatever else. Alright, set that to 1,000 and they can figure it out for themselves. Grab them. They will go East China Sea doing naval strikes. And from another airbase, if there is a big one, there's not. Alright, from Shandong, we'll grab those strategic bombers. Alright, let's just cancel that. Just saw got strategic bomber 3s there. And a good thing. Alright, plenty of guys. You'll go down there and they don't actually do a strategic bomber. That's fine. Just do it. Kill them. Kill them all. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't mention this stupid naval invasion thing because I really hate having to do this thing on Japan over and over again. But see you later.